play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Reports!
Hey there, Wargamers. Josh back to bring another Warhammer 40k Bat Rep. Today I got Benny with me. Benny, where are you from again?
Cincinnati.
How far of a drive is that?
Too long.
Yeah, it's 10 plus hours, right? Like,
Roughly.
Okay. So, from quite a way, you've traveled in. You've actually brought your Deathwatch in today.
Yes, I did.
So, we get to see if I can beat the Deathwatch. I've been doing pretty good with mine, so we'll see how effective yours are. I'm going to run Night Lords today. 2,000 points. Let's check out the armies and the board. We're going to start off by taking a look at 2,000 points worth of Deathwatch here. So as far as detachments, let's see if I get this right. You've got one battalion detachment.
Yes.
And then you are running 2 auxiliary detachments, right?
Yes.
Let's start by taking a look at your battalion here. So your 2 HQ choices, what am I facing off against?
You're facing off against 2 captains.
So we've got, what, 1 captain on foot and then 1 captain with a jump pack?
Yes.
Very cool. You're using the Artemis model, right? But that's not actually Artemis?
No, I've chopped off his sword and head to make him different.
Okay, right on. I just wanted to double check on that one.
Oh, yeah.
What do we got for troop choices?
We have 4 veterans and a multitude of transports.
Okay, so yeah, 4 different veteran squads. Let's go over the transports one as well. What do we got up front?
2 Razorbacks.
And then in the back?
A drop pod and a Corvus.
So yeah, Corvus is your flyer choice. What about fast attack choices?
We have a single unit of Vanguard veterans.
Very cool. And then the 2 dreadnoughts they're elites for us, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't run dreadnoughts, so embarrassingly enough, I can't remember if they were elite or heavy.
They're fun.
Yeah, they should be. Now, you've got 2 auxiliaries here, so you're going to lose command points.
Yes, I am, but I don't use them, so.
That's fair. So we've sitting on, it's 2 Terminators.
Yep.
Each one's just a single unit. So, yeah, you bring them as an auxiliary. You only pay for the models that you actually bring. And we're looking at just what? Power Fist Assault Cannon, kind of simple?
Yep, just big hit, one time.
Very cool. So that is 2,000 points worth of Deathwatch. Over here, you're looking at the Night Lords. So I'm running a battalion detachment. Pretty simple setup, similar to what I've run in the past. So my 2 HQ choices is I've got the Shrieking Maniac, which is my Chaos Lord there with jump pack. And then I've also got the Sorcerer. I want to call him a Librarian, but you know. My Chaos Sorcerer. And then for my troop choices, just 3 squads of cultists, nice and simple. Looking at my fast attack, I've got a squad of Raptors. My elite choices, I've got a squad of Terminators and then 2 squads of Chosen. The Chosen are riding inside of Rhinos. Rounding everything off, I have a Hellforged Sikaran, a Hellforged Contemptor Dreadnought, and then my Xiphon Interceptor. And that is my 2,000 points worth of Chaos. If you guys want the in-depth army overview, check out the link below where we're going to go in-depth of what's in the armies.
I'm not going to set it.
This is the deployment here. So we've got the, I think it's Spearhead Assault is what it's called. We are running Contact Lost today. So let's go over the objectives. Objective number 5 right here. I am sitting right on top of objective number 6. And then objective number 4 is inside that building. Across from me we have objective number 1 on top of the rock there. Objective number 3, which means that 2 is inside of that building. Looking at deployment, we're going to go over the Deathwatch deployment because they finished deploying first. We've got your captain with the claws hanging out there outside of the Corvus that has a squad inside. Next up we've got a Razorback with a squad inside. Both of your Venerable Dreadnoughts hanging out right in the middle. And then on this flank you've got your other Razorback with squad inside, which means that you've got your Vanguard Vets and your drop pod full of Captain and Infernus Heavy Bolter squad. And then 2 Terminators in reserves ready to come in. If we sweep over to this side of the battlefield, I have got Cultists, more Cultists, my Sorcerer, both of my Chosen squads in Rhinos. We've got my Contemptor, my Sikaran, more Cultists, and then my Xiphon, which means my Terminators, my Lord, and my Raptors are all hanging out ready to jump in. It will be turn 1 for the Deathwatch here. Keep in mind, guys, The rules that they've shown from Chapter Approved, it's not actually out yet, so we're not making use of them quite yet. So everybody that points out certain things in the battle report, and the reason for it is because, well, they're not technically official yet, even though they're going to be, probably. I just want to keep it consistent. So it will be Deathwatch turn 1, unless I can seize the initiative. So ready? Show me the beard. No beard. So we're going to go over to Deathwatch turn 1. Over to Deathwatch turn 1, starting out by drawing a single card. What are you going to get? No prisoners. So you got to destroy a unit.
That shouldn't be that hard. A lot of cultists out there.
It's true. Start the moving phase for the Deathwatch. We're going to start with the little Razorback here. What's going on?
He's going to move 10 inches up the hill.
Yep, just driving up the hill to go grab that objective.
Mm-hmm.
Driving himself up to there. We kind of talked about it before the game of what vehicles can drive up and over. We figure the rocks, we can have more terrain on the board this way. And we figure if they can drive on that part, they can drive up the hill parts and all that. So if anybody has any questions as to why there's stuff on top of the terrain, that's why. Next up, the pair of Venerable Dreadnoughts, which is walking up the board, taking a mid-board position. Ending up right there, moving down the board, this Razorback doing the same thing moving up, or is he going to go hide somewhere?
He's going to go hide in his building. Well, closer to it.
Moving up just to get some better line of sight there. Corvus opting to stay up in the air, right?
Yes.
Gonna pivot a little bit and just heading over this way towards those cultists. Ending up right there. Last but not least, the captain going to jump up.
He's going to head right down the way.
Okay, up the board he goes. Advance, or is he going to just do the regular?
He's advancing.
12 plus another 3 for a 15-inch move. Ending up right there. Starting with the reserves over on this side of the board, where the Corvus is, we have the Terminators dropping in. One dropping here to put some fire into that cultist squad. The other one dropping here, so he's got some options on where he wants to put the fire. That is the end of the movement phase. To give you guys a quick little sweep of the board. No psychic phase, so we're going to go straight over to shooting. Do you know what you want to start with?
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and start with this side of the board.
Shooting, we're going to start off here with the Razorback. Going to put shots with the twin heavy bolters up into my Xiphon. So -1 to hit, and then you are -1 to hit again because you moved with a heavy weapon. So you're hitting me on 5s. We got 2 hits, so perfectly average there. And then these are wounding me on 5s. 1 wounding hit.
That's
3 up save goes to a 4 up save on the Xiphon. And he's fine. Wah wah. Over here now, Dreadnoughts, Venerable Dreadnought number 1, going to start shooting him to my Contemptor with the Assault Cannon. You're normally hitting on 2s, goes to 3s because you moved with a heavy weapon.
Assault.
Show me 3s to hit. And again, so we got 4 hits, what you were expecting there. Strength 6 versus my Toughness 7, so you're going to wound me on 5s. But 2 wounding hits. My 3 up save goes to a 4 up save. Okay, pass 1, fail 1, so he's down to 9 wounds left. Next up, we got 2 shots with the Stormbolter going into him, hitting on 2s, because you're venerable. That is 2 hits. You're going to wound me on 5s. 1 more wounding hit. I get my full 3 up armor save this time, though, and pass it.
First.
Second Dreadnought here, the Stormbolter first, shooting into me. 2 shots on, well, you missed 1. The other one was a 6, so you got 1 hit. Wounding on a 5. Fails to wound. You get a plasma cannon. You want to overcharge it or no?
I'd rather not slay a heavy model like that in 1 hit.
That's probably fair. So was it D3 shots, I think?
Heavy D3.
Okay, so how many shots?
3.
Throw a D3 for me. Going to be 2 shots. Heavy weapon again, so you're going to hit me on 3s. And a 1 and a 2, no luck. You do get command points if you want.
I'm saving for later.
Yep. Probably a smart choice. Next up, Razorback here, heavy bolter into my cultists. So you get a grand total of 6 shots with 20 heavy bolter. You did move, so you're hitting on 4s now. Pretty solid shot, so you're looking at what, 4 hits?
4 hits.
And you're wounding me on 3s because strength 5 versus toughness 3. 3 wounding hits. My 6 of save just disappeared, so that was what, 3 wounding hits?
Yep.
1, 2, 3 down. Over here now with this Terminator, going to put the assault cannon shots into the cultists. So you get 6 shots, hit me on 4s, roll them up right there for me. Ooh, bad luck. Only getting 1 hit out of the bunch. You are wounding on a 2 while killing on a 2. And with a 5, yeah, you got no problem killing off another guy. We'll make it him. Corvus now, we're going to do assault cannons into the cultists, and then the Storm Strike missile launcher is going to go over into the Rhino. So you want to start on the cultists first?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 12 dice, hitting those cultists on 4s, roll it right there, re-rolling 1s, because I don't have the fly keyword. So it looks like you got 2 re-rolls. Turn them into 6s. That's a grand total of 6 hits there. You're going to be wounding me on 2s, rather killing on 2s. Come on guys, live. Oh, there's a single one, but that's still 5 dead. So we're just going to leave the boss left alive. 2 missile launchers going over into the Rhino. They're going to hit me on 4s, re-rolling 1s. So you got 1 re-roll and 1 miss. Still a miss. This Terminator now, we're going to go assault cannon over into the bigger unit of cultists. So 6 shots, hitting on 4s. Again, pretty good. You got a grand total of 4 hits. You're going to be killing guys on... Well, no, I still got a save. I'll get a 6-up save, but wounding on 2s. So that's 3 wounding hits. The cover lets me keep my 6-up save. Ignore that -1 AP on you. See if they live. Show me beards. Double beards. You killed 1 guy.
Yes.
This guy. That is the end of the turn for the Deathwatch, doing some good damage. He's going to run away, because all his friends are dead.
Now you're going to roll for it?
I'm not going to bother, because his leadership's not, like, amazing, and he lost 9 this turn.
Yeah.
So he's fine. I do have to double check the leadership over on these guys. Leadership 6 on the cultists, they lost 1, so a roll of 6, one of them will flee. Okay, one of them did flee. That guy. What a jerk. And yeah, other than that, looking at your objectives, you are going to score no prisoners because you did kill a unit. And there's a unit destroyed. So we're going to go over to Chaos, turn 1, see what I can do. Time to draw the first objective for the... I keep wanting to say Deathwatch, but I'm not playing Deathwatch. For the Night Lords. Secure objective 2, but that's a special one for the Chaos Marines. That is Rise to Glory. Score one victory point if at least one enemy character, vehicle, or monster was destroyed during this turn. And the last wound it suffered was inflicted by a friendly Heretic Astartes character. Thanks, cards. Thanks. Alrighty, here, looking at my options. I'm going to start off with my Xiphon. It's going to pivot, take off across the board this way, and then pivot again. Because it basically has the old school Vector Dancer rule. Means he's going to end up right there. Next up, the Chosen and the Rhino. Do I want to get out and blast Terminators right away? I'm going to kind of do and I kind of don't. Yeah, you know what? This Rhino is just going to drive himself up to over here. And the other Rhino is going to follow suit and drive behind him. My Hellforge Contemptor is going to move up his 9 inches towards your Dreadnoughts. And get himself right there. I think the last little bit is I'm going to go ahead and move the cultists up through the ruins a little bit, and then the sorcerer is going to follow up behind. Over here now, the sorcerer is going to go ahead and do a little bit of a run. He gets to go an extra 4 inches, so a 10-inch move total. I'll end him up right there. A little bit danger close, but hey, you only live once.
Each bench been down there one time.
Now we are going to go ahead and drop... You know what, I kind of got to take care of the Corvus, so I'm going to go ahead and drop the Melted Terminators right here in front of it. Looking at all my options here, I think that's the only drop I'm going to make is the Terminators right over there with those Combi Meltas. So that will be the end of my movement phase. Let's go right over to Psychic. I think I'm going to start off with casting Prescience over onto my Terminators. So this will give me the +1 to hit. It's cast on a 7. Show me 7. Yeah, okay, so I get it with an 11. You don't have anything to stop that?
Nope.
So I do get +1 to hit with them. And now let's move over to... You know, let's go for a Smite. Closest guy should be this Terminator up front here. We'll double check it. Actually, double checking some measurements. This is the closest model, so let's see if I can smite him. Show me a 5, but I really want an 11. Okay, a 10's pretty good. I'm not going to bother command pointing it. Just D3 mortal wounds to your Terminator. That's 1, but I will command point that one. That's still 1. Okay, so he's at 1 wound left. Now over to my Xiphon. I'm going to go ahead and put all of the shots of the Xiphon over into your Corvus Blackstar, because I want it dead. We are going to start with the 2 twin las cannons. They're hitting on 3s, -1 because you're a flyer, but I get +1 to hit things with the fly keyword, so I'm still hitting on 3s. Show me those big bad 3s to hit. 1 miss, so that's 3 las cannon hits onto the Corvus, who I'm going to be wounding on 3s. That is 2 wounding hits. You get your you get your 6-up save against this. Fail them both. I assume no command point?
I only have...
It's kind of risky. Here, I'll let you think about it. So I'm going to throw 2d6 damage at you now from the 2 las cannons that wounded. 4! That's awesome. I'm going to spend another one of those command points and see if I can get a little bit more damage. Slightly more. So 5 damage brings you down to what, like 9 left?
Yep.
Well, this isn't necessarily going great so far, but let's see if the combi meltas can get you. Hitting on 3s goes to 4s because you're a flyer. Goes back to 3s because of prescience. So just show me 3s to hit with the melta components. I'm not going to fire the bolter components at all. So 4 hits. Pretty good. I'm still going to only be wounding you on 3s. 4 wounding hits. Unfortunately, no save with the -4 penalty. These are D6 damage a pop. Let's see if I can't get that flyer out of the sky. It's close. It's really close. You got 1 wound left. Ah. Jump back a second here. You're still at 1 wound. I forgot to fire the missile launcher that I declared with the Xiphon, so I'm going to go back and fix that. Viewers, I know, I forgot. I'm sorry, but Benny's a cool enough guy to let me fix it.
Shame.
That's not what we talked about. The missile launcher is a heavy D3 being shot at you. So I get 3 shots. These are going to be hitting on 3s. So I've got 2 hits so far. Alright, so these are strength 7. I'm going to wound you on 4s. And every wound roll of 5 up is a mortal wound in addition to any regular damage. So a single 5 up will kill you here. And there we go. So 2 mortal wounds, it's enough to kill the flyer. Does he crash and burn on a roll of 6? No. Flyer is going to get pulled. So you got 5 dice here, and you got to roll for everybody in the squad. On a roll of 1, you're going to lose guys. How many are going to be lost with the crash? Survey says I see 2 1s, so you're going to lose 2 models out of that. Any 2 your choice? 2 regular guys?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Pretty happy with that shooting going on over there. Let's move to this side now. We're going to go combi bolter from the Rhino in the back into the Terminator. Only getting 2 shots because you are a little bit more than 12 away of the back Rhino. So these are going to hit you on 3s. That's 2 hits. They are going to be wounding you on 4s. That's 2 wounding hits. Roll hot dice. 2 up saves. Yeah, 5 and a 6, I guess that shows me. Let's do the other Rhino shooting into him. So that will be rapid fire. Okay, combi bolter, rapid fire into the Terminator there from the Rhino. Same thing, hitting on 3s. Okay, so only got 2 hits. Gonna wound you on 4s. That's 1 wounding hit. Is the beard enough? You get your 2 up save on the Terminator. And down he goes. Command point?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you haven't used one yet. Roll another 1, roll another 1. Ah! Oh! 1s always reroll the 1s. It's so unfair. Feeling pretty happy about all this shooting that's going on. We're going to move over next to my Sakaran. He's going to shoot through the windows. All of the heavy bolters are going to go into that Terminator. And then the twin accelerator autocannon will shoot into, I don't know, let's say the plasma dreadnought. 9 heavy bolter shots over into your Terminator there. They're going to hit you on 3s. 6 hits. What I expected. I'm going to wound you on 3s because strength 5 versus toughness 4. So we got 4 wounding hits. Your 2-up save goes to a 3-up save because of the AP -1. Throw him right there in front of the Dreadnought for me. 4, yep. 3-up save, so he's perfectly fine. Now the twin accelerator autocannon over into the plasma Dreadnought. These are going to be hitting you on 3s. 2 misses. Strength 7 versus your toughness 7, so they're going to wound you on 4s. 6s give you AP -3, otherwise it's AP -1. Okay, not a ton of help. There's 3 wounding hits with a -1 to your save, so you're on a 4-up. I see a 6, a 4, and a 5, so you're perfectly fine. Dread here, you know what? He's going to go ahead and put autocannon shots into your Terminator because I kind of want him just off the board, not being a threat there. Actually, no, pistols. 9 pistols first into the Terminator, see if I can damage him. So 9 pistol shots shooting into you, hitting on 4s. Okay, we got, looks like 4 hits. Wounding the Terminator on 5s. There's 2 wounding hits. This could kill you. You get your 2 2-up saves. Dang it. Dang it. Yes. He's fine. Well, let's go for the overkill. Twin autocannon into him, see if I can get him off the board. I'm going to be hitting you on 2s. Everything hits. Where's that roll earlier? And now I'm going to wound you on 3s. Okay, there's that roll again. So there's a great total of 4 wounding hits. You get a 3-up save. If you fail any, it is 2 damage, so he will be dead. Show me 1s and 2s. There you go. There's 1, 1, 2 damage. Terminator goes down. That is all of my shooting. Charges to declare. Oh, he's going to declare a charge against the Plasma Dreadnought. I'll have to show a 10 to make it, but you get your Overwatch first. So do you want to overcharge Plasma? It's probably not a good idea.
You know, I'm a man who hates myself. We'll go for it.
Oh, you're going to overcharge the Plasma? D3 shots? So you get 3 shots, increasing the likelihood of you dying. You are looking for the big bad 6s to hit.
Or anything but 1.
Yep. Looking for not 1s. There's a 1, but you get a command point. Yep.
We're going to go ahead and use 1 command point. Because
yes, sir. 1s always reroll to 1s. That doesn't feel right, but yeah, I think you're just dead. You get to resolve the shots with the Stormbolter at least. So rapid fire, so you should get what, 4 shots? Hitting on 6s. There's a hit. Wounding on 5. Oh, it wounds. You should have rolled that for the Plasma. I get a 3-up armor save. He's fine. And do you explode when you die on a roll of 6? No. There's that 1 again. Come back to haunt you.
You know,
that's kind of a cheeky kill, though.
You know, if I kill myself, you can't kill me.
Yeah, you've denied me the charge. That is technically correct. Give you guys a quick little sweep of the board. It is the end of Chaos turn 1. Killing a good amount of stuff here, but unfortunately not scoring any points. But that's okay, as we get ready to go on to Deathwatch turn 2. We get ready to start the Deathwatch turn 2 here. You hold this objective, you hold the objective there, as well as you hold the objective up top. So you're going to get to draw 3 fresh cards.
It's first blood, right?
Yeah, you get first blood as well. So it's 2-0 right now for the Deathwatch. Your objectives this turn: defend objective 6, okay? Kingslayer going to kill my Warlord, who's not on the table yet. And secure objective 3. Objective 3 is there, so as long as the Dreadnought stays close by, you will get that one. Objective 6 is here, so not only do you have to come take that one from me, you have to hold it for my turn as well, so not likely. And like I said, my Warlord's not on the table yet for Kingslayer. Moving over to, I guess, the movement phase for the Deathwatch turn 2, we're going to start by disembarking the squad from the Razorback here. Squad disembarking. They got out on the ledge and then kind of walked down to there. It was wobbly models, so that's come. We did it that way. Does that Razorback want to move at all or no?
Yeah, it's gonna hobble forward just enough inches to look cinematic.
Yep, to look cool. Razorback over here will disembark its squad, and we'll do their move and then show you where they ended up. And there's the squad jumping out, and that's their final position. Is the Razorback moving at all, or does he want to stay put and not take the penalty?
He's gonna keep position 2 under hold.
Yep. El Capitan Backpack is going to be jumping up there. He is not going to advance, or at least not yet. We'll see where he ends up. He's just wanting to jump up there to grab that objective and kind of stay hidden from a good chunk of my army. Squad here going to move their 6 inches towards my Terminators. Spoiling for a fight. Ending up right there. Deep striking in all of your Vanguard vets over here. Those cultists might not have fun. That is all the movement for the Deathwatch, as I give you viewers at home a quick little sweep of the board where everything's at. No psychic phase for you, so right over to shooting. Benny, you know what you want to start shooting with?
We're gonna get some revenge on this Dreadnought right here.
Gonna start with the assault cannon. Standing still, venerable, so you're hitting me on 2s. Looks like there's 2 1s, but you're still gonna get 4 hits. And then you are going to wound me on 5s. 2 wounding hits. My 3-up save goes to a 4-up save. Pass them both. He's fine. Stormbolter, 4 shots because of rapid fire. Throw 2 more dice in there. Everything hits. Same thing as before, you're going to wound me on 5s because strength 4. And 1 wounding hit. 3-up armor.
Made it.
Woohoo! Heavy bolter there from Pride Rock. Gonna shoot over into my Dreadnought. You get 6 shots, hitting me on 4s because you moved. Looks like we have a grand total of 3 hits. From there, you're gonna wound me on 5s. 1 wounding hit. 3-up save goes to a 4-up save because the AP -1. Beards! He's just gonna soak all the firepower all game, I guess. Here now we got pistols being shot with the Hellfire rounds into the Terminators, so you're going to hit me on 3s. So we only got 1 hit. Wounding me on a 2 though. That does wound. I get my full 2-up save. And there's that 6 again. Terminators are safe. Next up, Heavy Bolter here. Going to fire into the Cultist hiding in there. 6 shots, hitting on, he stayed still, so 3s. Okay, we got 5 hits. You're going to wound those cultists on 3s. A little bit better for me. You got 3 wounding hits total. So I'm going to take these, and with the cover, I'm still looking for 6-up saves. And with a 1, and a 4, it adds up to 6. But I'm going to lose 3 more models and pull them probably from the front. Opting not to pull from the front, leave them like that. Give you a quick little sweep of the battlefield. The 2 kill teams that are out right now don't really have range on much. So we're going to go right to declaring this charge. I'm going to desperately overwatch with, I should probably get 8 guys with autoguns shooting at you. Rapid firing those autoguns into you. See if I can kill off maybe 1 or 2 of these guys if I'm lucky. Hitting on 6s. It looks like I get a grand total of 4 hits. Pretty good start for me. I'm only going to wound you on 5s now. So there's 1 wounding hit. You get your 3-up armor save. And with a 6, you are fine. Charge distance, you're going to have to roll a 9 to make it into combat. And the 4 is not enough. And even if you spend a command point, you won't be able to roll high enough to make it in with them, unfortunately. As we look at the objectives here, not a great turn for the Deathwatch, or at least in terms of killing potential. You do have some more squads on the board now. Oh, and sorry. Did these guys want to charge here? We didn't talk about that one.
Yes, do you want to charge?
They do want to charge? Okay.
Forgot about in the corner.
Yeah, so did I. Well, let's rapid fire with some bolters. 10 shots, hitting on 6s. We've got 1 beard in total here into these guys. And then I'm going to wound you on a 4. Fails to wound. Charge distance, I think you're looking for like a 7 or 8. Throw the dice and we'll double check it. Yeah, you're not looking for a 4. Do you want to do the command point on the 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so command point reroll. 6. Let's double check here. And unfortunately, no. You need to show at least a 7 or an 8 to charge that one. So, now that's going to be the end of the turn for the Deathwatch. Looking at your objectives here, you are going to score, what was it, hold objective 3?
Yes.
So, another point, you're at 3 points total. You could discard, but I mean, you're only going to draw a maximum 4 next turn, which will have you at the full 6. Do you want to pitch the defend objective 6?
In case I have to discard another one next turn, I'm going to get rid of it now, because it's hopeless.
Yeah, I'm not going to go for it. Yeah, I got that pretty well locked down here. So let's go over to Night Lord's turn 2, see what I can do. Start of my turn, looking at objectives, I hold 1 objective, 2 objectives, so I get to draw 2 cards. Let's see if I can achieve them this time. Defend objective 6. Nice, because I'm just going to sit on that all game. And secure objective 2. I forgot that I owe you a morale check, so we're going to go back and do that. On a 4 up, I'm going to have models flee from the cultist squad. Yeah, they're fine. They didn't even like those guys. Alright, on to my movement. I think these guys are going to just shift out a little bit, so they still hold that objective, but they'll be able to get some shots on the Vanguard vets here. Moving the squad like so. Down the line, the Sakaran is going to come over and say hello. The big bad 14-inch move on that tank, he can kind of go wherever he wants. Move over here now. Dreadnought will be continuing his march up the board towards your Dreadnought. Move it up to right there. My Xiphon's going to fly up the board this way and then pivot. Moving to right there because I'm a jerk and I can put some shots into your captain now. The Terminators are going to march up the board towards you guys. Ending themselves right there. Next down the line, Plasma Squad number 1 is going to jump out of the front Rhino. Chosen jumping out, and then they're going to take off up the board. Squad moving up right there, ready to get some plasma shots into those Marines. Next up, we're going to have my Sorcerer just head up a little bit. And the squad here is, I don't know, they're going to consolidate back onto that objective. So there goes that squad. I think the Rhino, yeah, will follow up behind a little bit. The second Rhino will follow up to here. And I think I'm still going to hold off on my Raptors. I don't need them coming in yet. So that's going to be it for my movement. Let's go over to Psychic Phase. Going to start off with the Sorcerer, going Warp Time onto the unit of Chosen. Looking to roll a 6 or better here. And an 8 is enough. I'm going to be moving up to those Chosen. And there they go. I think I'm going to also go for Prescience onto that squad. So the +1 to hit. Looking for a 7. And getting it with an 8. Psychic powers for days. That will bring us over to the shooting phase. Let's get started here. Terminators. Gonna go for, you know what, let's just put the Melta shots into these guys. So that is gonna be a grand total of 5 shots, hitting on 3s. That's pretty rotten. It's only 2 hits. Wounding you on 2s though. That is 1 wounding hit. I assume you don't want to take it on the guy with the Storm Shield, or there's a combat shield, right? Take it on the Sarge, 5 up.
Nah.
No, down the Sarge goes. Next up, we're going to go with my Plasma Squad here. I will spend a command point to activate Veterans of the Long War, which is +1 to wound when they do their shooting. And they're going to shoot plasma into those hapless Marines straight ahead of them. And just to be flashy, I'm going to go ahead and overcharge them. I got Prescience on me, so I can't kill myself.
I mean, overkill. It's the best overkill.
Okay, let's start off with those plasmas, see if I can kill some guys. Alright, so the math on this is I'm hitting on 3s, but I get +1. So basically, I'm hitting you on 2s, is the easiest way to say this, and I don't have to worry about overheating. So, 2s. So, pull out the misses, even though they become 2s technically. And then these are all going to wound. Oh, I didn't even need to overcharge, see? Because I'm killing on 2s anyways. Because of the +1 to wound. Oh, we missed a couple. But that is going to be 4 at -3, so 6 up saves. Getting 1 beard, but 3 go down. And let's see what the bolters can do. Now all of the bolt guns with the bolt pistol thrown in. Same thing, show me 2s to hit. Getting quite a few hits, only 2 misses. I'm normally wounding you on 4s. I'm going to go to wounding on 3s though because of veterans. So you, sir, are going to have to take another 6 3-up saves. Oh, geez, you failed 5 of them anyways. That doesn't have to kill off the 2 remaining members. Let's go Xiphon. I'm going to put shots into your captain because he is technically the closest model right now, so I can pick him out. Start off with the las cannons. Now, as you are flying around with your jump pack, I do get +1 to hit you. And you don't have the hard to hit keyword, so I'm actually hitting on 2s because the Xiphon is a jerk against things like this. So show me that big bad 2s to hit with the twin las cannons. Okay, that's 4 hits. I'm going to be wounding you on 2s. 3 wounding hits. You get your 4-up save, your 4-up invuln from the Halo. Oh, only 3. I only got 3 wounding hits. You got 4 dice. So you're going to fail 2 of them. This might be a place to spend your last command point if you want to.
Yep.
Going for the extra 4-up. And you made it. Okay, so only D6 damage going through, but he's what, 5 wounds?
I think 6.
You do have 5 wounds, so 5 up to kill you. There's 1. Command point.
That's a really impressive start.
I might do some damage. Okay, instead, how much damage am I going to do with that command point reroll? There's the big bad beard. 6 damage, and I get the captain. Move down the board a bit. Let's continue with my rampage. I don't know, let's put all the combi bolter shots over into your rhino. I'm going to roll them both at the same time because it shouldn't make a difference.
Yeah.
All of these shots are going to be hitting on 3s. Everything hits. I'm going to be wounding your Razorback on 5s. And because I'm a jerk, there's 3 wounding hits. You get your 3-up save on a Razorback. No, he's fine anyways. Move over here for some Dreadnought on Dreadnought violence. So the twin autocannon hitting on 2s. Everything hits. Strength 7, so I'm going to be wounding you on 4s. There's only 1 wounding hit with a -1 to your save, so you go to a 4-up save. And he's fine. He's got the combi bolter built in, so let's go ahead and fire that. 2s. I still missed twice. And then I'm wounding you on 5s. There's 1 more wounding hit. 3-up armor. Survey says. Oh, there's a fail. You take 1 damage, it goes down to... Oh no, he's venerable, so he ignores on a 6, right? No. So he goes down to... 6 wounds left? Scratch that, you're at 7 wounds left. Move over here, the Sakaran. Let's see if I can do some horrible damage. I'm going to put all of my shots into your Vanguard vets. Starting off with 8 shots from the Accelerator autocannon, ignoring the penalty for moving and shooting heavy, because technically this is an assault weapon, which is super duper mean. I dropped a die. Don't worry guys, I got a new one. Okay, hitting you on 3s. So there's 1 miss out of the bunch. Strength 7, so I'm going to be wounding on 3s. 6ers are AP -3 instead of AP -1. Okay, so it looks like I got 2 regular wounding hits, so I'll have you take them first. They are at AP -1, so 4-up saves. So I get 1 guy. And then the 2 6s are at AP -3, so you're looking for 6s on these. No, get 2 more. Well, let's go for the heavy bolters now. I didn't move, so I'm going to be hitting on 4s. Again, not terrible. Looks like I got 5 hits out of that grand total. I'm going to be wounding those Marines on 3s. And only 2 wounding hits out of the bunch. You get a 4-up save to try to ignore this. 1 more. So there's 1 fail so far, there's 2 wounding hits. And no, getting 2, there's 1 guy left. And now it's time for the autoguns and the flamer. Turns out I didn't bother to bring the flamer into range, but that's okay. Let's see if I can kill you with autoguns. So I'm going to be hitting on 4s. Go cultists! They hit more than they should have. But now, that was a 4. I got to go to wounding you on 5s. Shoot him. He's got a giant hammer. There are 2 saves you're going to have to make of 3 up. Show me a 1 or 2. There's the 1.
This guy's failing me today.
Poor little fella.
Where's the trash?
And I think that's going to be it for shooting. Pretty good turn. Let's start over with assaults. My Dreadnought's going to assault your Dreadnought. So you get your Overwatch with your assault cannon. So that's going to be a grand total of 6 shots here. Hitting on 6s. 1. Wounding me on a 5. It does wound. AP -1, so I go to a 4-up save. Beard. You got your Stormbolter, so I think 4 shots, right? Because it's rapid fire too. 6s, there's 1. Wound me on a 5. It does. 3-up save. And I still make it. Charge distance for Mr. Dreadnought. Enough. So 6-inch charge. I'm bringing him into right there. I'm going to move over to this side of the board, and Terminators will declare a charge against these 2 Deathwatch vets. Overwatch with the pistols here. Hitting on 6s with the Hellfire rounds. No. Charge distance, can I borrow those off you? Thanks, sir. I get to charge 5 inches, which is enough to make it into combat. Completing their charge in like so. Now you don't have command points left to try and interrupt, right?
Nope.
Well, you know what? I'm on this side of the board, so I might as well swing over here first. Start off with 7 attacks with Chain Fists here. I'm hitting you on 4s. See what I can't get. So there's a grand total of 3 hits. I'm going to wound you on 2s, and they are AP -4, so you won't get a save. So do I squish the 2? Yeah. 2 wounding hits, AP -4. That will kill them off, and I will consolidate the 3 inches up the board. Moving up to there, let's switch over to this part of the board where we have some Dreadnought on Dreadnought violence. With the Hellclaw, I am hitting on 2s, 4 attacks. Everything hits. Double my strength of 7. I go to strength 14, so I'm wounding on 2s. Okay, there is a 1 in there. So that is 3 wounding hits at AP -3, so you get a 6-up save. And with a 1, a 6, and a 4, you save a little bit. You're going to take 6 damage off that, though. Venerable, so you get 6 attempts to ignore damage. On 6s, oh, look at them, there's 4. Okay, so he's at 3 wounds left.
Or 5.
Yeah, you're at 5 wounds left. You only took 2. That's what it was.
Yes.
No, so he's still pretty fresh.
Come on.
You get 4 attacks back on 2s. Wait, how many attacks?
4.
Okay, everything hit, so that's fine. Just keep those 4. We've been through this, Benny. That's what I get for bad math on.
You know, I mean, I gotta take every advantage I could, you know. Cheating's only cheating if you get caught.
Yeah.
Stay in school, kids.
Yeah, you get a little bit greedy there. I'm gonna throw 6 dice. That's okay, I screwed up the math on how many wounds you got left. You're wounding on 2s, because you're strength 14, right?
Yep.
Yep. 2 1s, so there are 2 wounding hits, and because I am a Contemptor, I get a 4-up invuln save in close combat. So, show me 4-ups. Nah, I failed them both. Oh, nope.
Just let me have it.
Yeah, go for it. I want to keep those 2 command points. How much damage are they each?
3.
3 apiece, so I'm down to 3 wounds left. Well, that didn't go well, but I can't really complain because everything else is going swimmingly. I didn't score any points because secure objective 2 is way back there. And you know what? I think that's it for my turn. I'm not going to score anything. I'm halfway to defend objective 6, though. That will bring us over to Deathwatch turn 3. Benny's Revenge. Looking at the board as we get started, Benny holds 1 objective, 2 objective, because that one is contested. You get to draw 2 cards, sir.
Give me some luck.
Assassinate, you get to kill a character.
Shouldn't be that hard.
And Witch Hunter. Okay, so yeah, you're going to get some points if you can kill off my Sorcerer.
So I have to do something here.
There's the happy little fellow right there. You know what, this might be this might be the first time he's been in a game. I've had him forever. Lee did him up for me, and he looks super awesome, but I don't like Psychers. This squad here is going to move up 6, or do you want to advance them?
6 to get some shooting in.
Okay.
I feel confident you can.
Okay, so that's going to be the only movement. The Razorbacks are sitting still to shoot, And the Dreadnoughts are going to keep Dreadnought fighting. Benny looking at options. Dropping his drop pod right in the back there. In between the Sicaran and the Cultists, holding my objective 6. Starting off the shooting, we're going to go Heavy Bolter and Storm Bolter into the Cultists there. So starting off with the Heavy Bolter. On 3s. So we got 3 hits. Wounding those Cultists on 3s. That is reroll, that's cocked. So with 2 wounding hits, I get my big bad 6-up save. Show me the beards. No beards. So we're going to kill... What's the range on this thing's guns?
Deathwind launcher.
Oh, so it's range more than like 9. Sad panda. Okay, we'll just kill 1 and 2. Sorry, my bad. No Storm Bolter on that one. Where do you want to go next? The Heavy Bolters from this Razorback?
Yeah, let's send those into the, I guess, can I even see the Cultist?
Twin Heavy Bolter over into these Cultists. Just trying to get them off the board so I can't claim that objective. Hitting on 3s. You got 2 misses, so there's 4 hits total there. They're going to wound me on 3s. No, you get 1 more hit.
They're all 2s.
Were they 2? No,
There's a...
Yeah, never mind, you're right. You're just bad at rolling. Okay, wounding on 3s. So there's a 1, a 2, and a 1.
I'm really bad at rolling.
Yeah.
D6.
Yeah, Deathwind's Assault D6, so D6 shots. 1. Okay, so 1 shot hitting on 3. It hits. Strength 5, so wounding on 3. It wounds. What's the AP?
Known.
Known. So I get my 5-up save. Cultist save. Beard! Move over to this squad. You're going to do shotguns into my Cultists with the Crypt Clear rounds, which is reroll to wound, right?
Yep.
Yep. Hitting on 3s. So yeah, we got 4 hits. Wounding on 3s with a reroll. Didn't need it. 6-up save. Show me the beards. Nope, that's just gonna kill 4 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Frayed cannon now. 2 shots. Hitting on 3s. So you got 1 hit, and then wounding on 2. And yeah, then we'll just kill another guy off. We'll kill him. Then with the bolter, you're going to fire your shot with the Dragonfire round. Because I am in cover, so you're going to hit me on 2. That hit. And then wound me on 3. Fails to wound. Shooting now from the squad. Everything's going to shoot into the Sicaran. So starting off with all the heavy bolter rounds, you're hitting on 4 because your cannon's moving. Rerolling 1s because of the captain. You got 1-1 to reroll. And turns into a hit. So pulling out all the 2s and 3s, good, what, 6 hits total?
Yep.
You're going to wound me on 5s. No. Shucks. Then you got the bolter from the squad, so 2 shots in. What kind of rounds you doing? The -2 to the save, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Kraken bolts. So that's 2 hits. And then you are going to wound me on 5s. Doesn't even add up to 5. You get the Mastercrafted bolter off of the captain, though. So 2 shots. What kind of ammunition are you using? The -2 to the save?
Yeah, it's the only thing that's worth it.
Okay. So you get 2 hits. And then same thing, wounding on 5s. No. Alright, so end of shooting. There's no charges to be declared. Betty not wanting to get into combat. Because technically this thing's got like a power sword and it hits on, I think it hits on like 3s in close combat. With 3 attacks. AP -3.
As long as the Purity Fist purifies, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so Dreadnought fight. You got 4 swings. Hitting not 6. Hitting on 2s. Okay, so we got 3 hits so far. You are wounding me on 2s. That's 3 wounding hits. I get a 4-up invuln save because I'm a contemptor.
I just need 1.
Yeah, that 1 goes through. Do I command point reroll it? Oh, sure. There we go. Saves are made. Because of my profile, I'm only hitting on 3s now with my 4 attacks. So there's 2 misses. And then I'm looking for 2s to wound you. There's 2 wounding hits. You get 2 6-up saves. There's a 5. Oh, there's a 6, so only 3 damage, but you get 3 chances to ignore it. On 6s, because you're a Venerable. There's a 2, a 5, and a 5. So you're at 2 left. That is that. So no more Deathwatch in reserves at the end of turn 3 here, obviously. We're going to go over to turn 3 of the Night Lords. Benny not scoring any points. I do owe you a couple morale tests. These guys lost 2. So we're going to flee on a 5 or 6. There's a 5, so 1 more does flee. But I'm still holding that objective. Over here, this squad, I lost 5. So D6 minus 1 going to flee. I'll spend my last command point to reroll that. There we go. So only 1 taken off, and we'll pull him. Also worth noting, I got my defend objective 6 for 2 points here. Give you guys a quick little sweep of the board as we get ready for Night Lord's turn 3. Alright, so starting my turn, I currently hold 2 objectives, so I get to draw 2 fresh cards. I am looking for defend objective 1 and secure objective 6. Won't be doing the defend objective 1 anytime soon. And now on to figuring out my movement. I think my cultists here are just going to kind of consolidate in to go fully into cover. Sekirin will hang out there. Moving over to here. Yeah, the Contemptor can hang out in combat still. Let's figure out where the Xiphon's going to go. Pro tip, it's this side of the board somewhere. I'm bringing him to right there. Plasma Squad going to move up the board. Ending up right there. Next up, we're going to have my Sorcerer head up to here. And yeah, Terminators, I don't know, they can walk. Take the Rhino that's empty, and he's going to move up here, and then disembark from the other one. Hopping out there, the Rhino here, tiny Rhino, fitting through that gap, no problem. Will bring himself up to right there.
Modeling for advantage.
How's it modeling for advantage? It's a model that was made when I was literally 1 year old.
That's a lot of experience.
I wasn't even born.
It's true. My models are older than you are, Puka.
Yeah. No.
Last but not least, we're going to jump the boss man in, I think behind your Dreadnought there. Raptors jumping in there to say hello to that squad, and then the Shrieking Maniac right back there behind the Dreadnought. Over here now, Psychic Phase, I'm going to go for Prescience on the squad straight ahead. This is the one being cast on a 7? It's a 6 or a 7, we'll see what I roll. Yeah, I'm going to get it no matter what. And then Warp Time. What the hey, we're going to Warp Time the squad back here. Looking for a 6. Yeah, I get it with an 11. So they get to move up. Move it up to right there. That's it for my Psychic Phase. Over here to shooting. We're going to start off 10 bolt pistols into your squad of Marines. Those 10 bolt pistols hitting you on 3s. Okay, so there's 2 misses. And now I'm going to wound you on 4s. Yeah, everything wounded. That's 8 wounding hits. You get a 3-up armor save. And that one, yeah, that's fine. That was a 4.
Still all dead.
No, one's left. Frag Cannon it is. Xiphon, actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do the Xiphon next. We're going to go over to my Sekirin. And my Sekirin will put all of its shots into your squad here. Do the Twin Accelerator Autocannon first. Hitting on 3s. So we got 1 miss. And then I am going to be wounding you on 3s. 6s are the extra AP. So there's 2 extra AP and 2 regular. Have you take the 2 with the extra AP first. These are going to be 6-up saves onto those Marines. Fail them both. And then your regular 4-up saves, because the AP minus 1. Pass one of those, so you're going to lose 3 out of the squad. And then 9 heavy bolter shots, hitting on 3s. Pull up my 2 misses. And then wounding on 3s. There are 4 wounding hits. With those 4 saves of 4-up. Okay, only failing 1, so 1 more guy goes down. Up here now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shoot with the front plasma squad. They are going to overcharge. And I'm going to spend my last command point for Veterans of Long War shooting at you. So +1 to wound. Plasma gun's going to be hitting you on 2s with a rapid fire. The 1s are not killing me because I got the prescience up. So that's 7 hits. Now, overcharged plasma is usually wounding you on 3s. Goes to 2s because of Veterans. So 2s to wound. There's 1 that fails there. -3, so you've got a grand total of 6 saves to make that are 6-ups.
He's a...
Not a 1. 2 damage apiece. I think that kills him.
Yeah.
Does he blow up on a 6? He might be close enough to take some guys with him. No, that's a 1. Huzzah, plasma. Time for the Xiphon now. Xiphon's going to go ahead and put everything into this Razorback. See if I can get you away from Pride Rock. Like a jerk. Okay, last cannon's going to hit you on 3s. So we've got 3 last cannon hits. They will wound you on 3s. That's 3 wounding hits. You get your 6-up saves. No.
Wow.
How much damage? Enough to get you off the board. Do you explode on a 6? No. But Razorback goes down. I think that's all the shooting I need to do. Let's go over into assaults. We are going to send the Shrieking Maniac into the Dreadnought. How far does he go? He's going to show a 9. 3's not enough. That's not enough at all. Over here now, we're going to try to put a little charge action here with the Raptors into the guy with the Freight Cannon. You are out of range of the good shots, but you do get to fire twice with a pocket las cannon. Hitting on 6s. Ready? Do it, Benny. No, you missed. Charge distance, got to show a 9. And maybe even a 10. No, 5's not enough.
Yeah.
Time for a Dreadnought fight. I will swing first with my Contemptor. 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s now. Everything hits. I will be wounding you on 2s. Everything wounds. You get a 6-up save.
And a 6-up.
Yeah, 6-up to ignore the damage. No save, so that is 12 damage that you get to ignore on 6s.
If I make this,
you will be a lucky man. Wow. In this instance, you will be a lucky man. Get your 12 dice, ignoring on 6s. No, you didn't roll 11 6s.
yeah. I think I almost made it.
You was pretty close.
That close.
Okay, now you gotta roll another one, see if you blow up on a 6. No. Down he goes. And now over to Morale. Here, he's gonna flee on a 5 or 6. No, he doesn't flee. He's sticking in there. He thinks he can win this. Over here to the other guy. Same thing. He flees on a 5 or 6. No, he also believes in himself.
I really think they should just run for a better purpose. Can I just make them run?
Sure. At this point, again, a pretty solid turn for the Night Lords. I'm going to only get the secure objective 6. But you still have at least another 2 turns of this. And I think I've got you down to 4 models.
Just let me die.
you want to call it, big guy? I mean, I think it's close.
I think my 3 models can make it against your full-powered army still.
You want more of this punishment? We are going to call it there. Awkward left-handed handshake. Good game, sir. Set the camera up. We'll do a little post-game chat. Alright, Benny, we're going to talk about the post-game. So, pretty solid Night Lords victory, if I don't say so myself.
I mean, it's almost like I wasn't even there.
You know what? I think I just kind of... You did some damage turn 1, and then I just hit you on my turn 1, and I don't think I kept the momentum the entire game.
Yeah, it was definitely... I feel like I went too heavy on the objectives at first, trying to obtain just to get that lead on you there, but
yep.
A couple of my units, you just got really good hits on a few key ones. A few key ones, and I mean, once my flyer went down, you took out the assault infantry, and I definitely want to say my Dreadnought blowing himself up, and the other one being tied up all game didn't help at all.
That didn't help. But I mean, even without, like... I think the only thing he actually did damage to was my cultists, right?
Yes, I've only killed cultists today.
Which, I mean, we're sitting there to grab objectives, so I understand the playstyle of the Deathwatch, and I think I kind of assumed... Like, I have the advantage that I played I've played an okay number of Deathwatch games, that I kind of assumed you were going to try to hit the cultists early, grab some early objectives, and then just fade away back into your side of the board. So, I mean, I got a pretty mean list. The Xiphon is amazing for getting to where I need it to be for firepower. One thing, like, when I play a shooty army, so, okay, like my Admech, for example, right? I usually can do a ton of damage, but I've lost games before because I can't finish tabling my opponent because they've got, like, 2 models left and they're going to hide them.
Yeah.
And they're up on points because, you know, it's a static army and it doesn't score objectives that well. Or at least not the way I play it. With the Night Lords, I mean, I had some stuff to go grab objectives, but the idea is it's still a pretty shooty list, but it can still do okay in the assault phase. And that Xiphon means that you cannot hide anywhere on the board.
Yeah, that is definitely one strategy I was going for, was to use my heavy units to tie you up, deny you objectives, achieve my objectives early, get a really quick lead in the beginning, and deny you any chance of catching up.
Yep.
Which obviously it looked like it was going for a good point. I had everything coming in, try to surround you, try to tie you up.
Yep.
But I just couldn't make the saves, and I couldn't do damage to you in any substantial number.
Right. And I mean, yeah, Night Lords, I mean, none of the really Night Lords rules even came up in this. It didn't really make a difference. But
well, you killed me too quick. You didn't have to.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I didn't really have to go into Assault to finish you off. And get all those morale penalties going on. But I mean, Chaos aren't super competitive, but you can play shooty Chaos. You can play them relatively mean. I mean, I had a lot of mobile, solid firepower, and yeah, between 2 squads of Chosen with Plasma all around, the Xiphon and my Sakaran, those are 4 units that can put out a ton of firepower and kind of kill whatever I want them to kill. Even the big stuff, if they concentrate on it, can, even if they don't kill it off the board, can usually invalidate it out of the game for a while. So yeah, the army played exactly the way I had kind of designed it to play.
Yeah, it was definitely very counter of I went for a much squishier list, but of high hitting units. Yeah, and it definitely, I didn't intend for my units to survive the entire game. Just a couple turns to deny you what I needed. If I had to redo the list, I would definitely, I would probably throw in like a Land Raider or 2 just to have some beefier units that can withstand your firepower.
Yeah,
but in the end, that's probably the only tweak on my list.
Well, yeah, because that's the big thing for the Deathwatch is, I mean, they can bring so much firepower, but it costs a lot. And if you can't kill enough on the Alpha Strike, you die just as easy as a regular Marine does.
Yep.
Doesn't matter that, you know, a Deathwatch vet with a frag cannon is like 49 points, almost 50 points.
I think it's closer to 70-ish.
No.
It's wrong point value. Sorry.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's 30 for the gun and then 19 for the dude. But yeah, it's just I just beat you like you owed me money or something.
I mean, I think I do owe you money now.
After that. But yeah, so viewers, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Definitely not in favor of the Deathwatch. You had some pretty garbage rolls though, and I had some pretty.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the one rolls. And the double ones both, and the Dreadnoughts and the the other situation on the Flyer side of the board. Those were definitely the 2 key points where I needed to make those, and since I didn't, even with my command points, that definitely turned the tides to.
Yeah, there was a whole big difference there.
Yeah.
And that definitely turned in my favor. So viewers, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you heard me say it once, you heard me say it a million times. Leave some comments in the comment section. I do my best to reply back if I see stuff in the comment section. But you can always get a hold of me, josh@miniwargaming.com. Again, it might be slow replies, but I will get back to you. Other than that, thanks for tuning in. Keep being awesome. And as always, happy wargaming. Vault members, check out the link below for the next game. It is going to be my Night Lords again, taking on some Ultramarines. If you're not a Vault member, you can click on the link anyways. It'll take you to a 7-day free trial where you get to check out this game as well as every other game we have in the Vault. Everything we do in pairs, so there is twice as much content there. There's also access to Chris and Janine's painting tips and tricks and some other fun behind-the-scenes stuff. Check it out, folks. Keep being awesome, and as always, happy wargaming.